Have you ever invested in a content syndication partner only to realize that the leads they have just delivered are just email addresses of people who haven't even engaged with your ebook? As a content marketer myself, I'd say this is actually pretty common in the industry, and it's really frustrating. Content syndication is supposed to amplify your high value assets like your blogs and your ebooks and your webinars and your videos and connect you with real decision makers. But here's the catch. The success of your syndication campaign depends entirely on choosing the right partner. I'm sure you have questions, so in this video, I'll walk you through the types of content syndication partners, how they work, and how to avoid these fake leads and find the best partner for your goals. First, you'll need to know the types of content syndication partners that you can choose from. And by the way, here, I'm talking about paid syndication partnerships. So broadly, they fall into two categories. First, you have more of like a awareness first platform where the content syndication partners basically prioritize things like impressions and clicks and traffic. So think native advertising platforms like Outbrain or Taboola, where your content is basically displayed as recommendations on high traffic websites. These are great if you want visibility and SEO boosts, but the downside is you're paying for impressions. You're not guaranteed any sort of leads and let alone qualified ones. So I want to focus on the next category in this video, which involves lead-focused partners. So these are content syndication partners that specialize in lead generation, and it's especially common in B2B. They can offer pricing models where you pay a fee for their service, or models where you pay per download. So these include partners like ViB, where you only pay for verified leads who have actively downloaded your content. Quick tip, this is ideal if your goal is to directly support your sales pipeline and generate real ROI. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Many so-called lead-focused partners fall into that trap of delivering low commodity or fake leads. These are just email addresses scraped from databases, but these people probably don't recognize your brand, much less the title of your content, because they just simply haven't seen it. The reason some partners I know do this comes down to one thing. Content promotion isn't easy. If the partner doesn't have a proven or a creative way to engage audiences, or maybe they lack a solid operational process to expedite that workflow, they will end up just cutting corners. And instead of promoting your content effectively, they may use outdated databases or generic lead gen tactics that don't prioritize quality. The result, you're going to be stuck with leads that are pretty much cold. Yes, they could convert, but will require a lot of your sales team's time to nurture and to warm up each lead. I'm not going to drop any company names here, though you know where to find me if you want to know more. Instead, I want to talk about how to spot a less legitimate content syndication partner from one that you can trust. The first factor is their audience claims. So a less credible partner might brag about massive audience sizes and say things like they have billions of data points across every industry that you can think of. But when you ask for, verifiable data or specific demographics, they either go silent or give you really vague answers. On the other hand, a trusted partner like ViB will always give you transparency about where their audience comes from. We'll also tell you how they're engaged. So for example, at ViB, we have our very own B2B high-tech community, and these are filled with decision makers in industries like cybersecurity and IT and SaaS. Next, you gotta look at their website and their lead qualification process. A less credible partner's website might be generic, and usually avoid giving any details about how they generate and qualify the leads. But a credible partner will clearly outline their method. So at ViB, we use our community portal to promote your content that members can then voluntarily download if it aligns with what they're interested in. Plus, we then manually vet each lead before handing it over to you. The third factor is their sales tactics. If you do get on a call with some content syndication partners, you may hear aggressive pitches or unrealistic promises like delivering 10,000 downloads in 2 weeks. Meanwhile, a more trusted partner may be more realistic about fulfillment timelines. They'll tell you that it will be flexible and it will depend on the performance of the asset. They may also, consult you on types of assets that will perform better. Maybe instead of an ebook, you could do a recording, because video has been performing these days. They could even discuss a multi-touch marketing strategy to get you more success. And finally, I would say the most important test is lead quality. So here's the thing, you won't always spot low quality leads right away. And this is why I would say starting with a small trial is necessary. Trusted partners will offer lower risk trials so you can evaluate their lead quality, just like what we do here at ViB. If you're interested in some real examples of content syndication sites that we trust, go ahead and watch Bruce's video where he covers some of the top platforms. And if you're ready to see the difference that a reliable content syndication partner can make, check out ViB Syndication. We have a great audience base of real tech decision makers and a transparent process of delivering you leads. And most importantly, I'd say that we know our method works, which is why we have a pay per download performance guarantee, where you basically only pay for verified downloads. And if you really do stumble across a lead that doesn't quite fit your needs, we'll simply continue promotions and replace that lead at no additional cost. Don't forget that you can start a content syndication trial at a lower cost and lower risk, so you can make a confident investment in us. Just click the link in the description below to grab this great trial offer. And if you have any questions or want to share your syndication experiences, drop a comment down below or reach out to me and our team of friendly reps at ViB. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to helping you have more success in your content marketing strategy.